Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Super Nintendo pickups video. Yeah, so I've got 4 new games to show you today, guys. All really great titles, all killer no filler. I'm only buying games that I actually enjoy playing from now on. No more buying games that I've been influenced by watching people on YouTube or games that people expect to have in a Super Nintendo collection. These are just games that I personally enjoy that I'm picking up from now on. And as you can see, the collection has gotten to a nice state now. I've got all games that I enjoy. There are gaps there, as you can see, hopefully. Of course, the games are in alphabetical order, so if you want to analyse the video and work out what games I'm going to show you, go for it. So first of all, before I even begin, I watched Alex Nintendo Arcade's new pickups video last night for the Super Nintendo, and I just want to wish you luck, Alex, with the move. I hope everything goes smoothly for you, mate. Sorry to hear about that, and hopefully it won't be too disruptive to your life and it all works out. But yeah, good luck, mate. I just wanted to say it on camera because, you know, it's all right writing a comment, but I just want to wish you well, sort of face to face. So yeah, hopefully Alex will be okay. Love his videos. He's a great channel. And if you haven't watched Nintendo Arcade, if you want to see someone who's super enthusiastic about Super Nintendo and gaming in general, go and check out his channel, guys. There's a link down in the description. Right, okay. So 4 games to show you. As I say, the first one I'll show you is one of the best games on the system, one of the best games ever made. Unfortunately, for some reason, it is damn near impossible to get a decent box for this game. And I picked this one up thinking it was decent. I didn't pay a lot for it, thank God. I've got it on auction by luck, which is so unusual for me to win anything on bloody auctions. But I got a great... Sorry, Ray. What the... That's disruptive. Yeah, so... where was I? Yeah, so I got it for good... Geez, I want it for a good price on auction. Bargain. Well, unfortunately, it's not great. I should have analysed the pictures even more than I did, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, after watching Alex's video last night, you know, you've got to realise that it's not always going to be easy to get great shape, and you really don't want to go for the mintest of mint ones because they're probably fakes anyway. So yeah, you just have to be a bit more realistic, and I'm trying my best because I know it does sometimes, or maybe quite a lot would have come across over the years, that I care more about the quality of the box than the game. No, I don't. Anyway, first up is the game, and I'm probably going to have to... I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. I'll show you what it is and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. One of the greatest games ever made, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I have noticed on the videos that sometimes you can't really tell how rough a game looks. If you notice there, hopefully it will come as a big massive bow across there. It's all bent out of shape. I mean, it's structurally sound. You know, I think, yeah, that one's got a big cracky bow down there. So, it's sound. I mean, this is one of the better ones. Christ, most of them are beaten to hell. They're really rough and they've got like paint marks and rips and shit. Oh, they're terrible. So I'm not too sure. I don't know if I can live with that crack. If it wasn't for those cracks, I mean, that one isn't as bad. It's really when you do that. But that one, it looks like an earthquake. It's horrendous. I really don't know if you can see it. You probably, if the light comes on it, yeah, it's pretty bad. So I don't know. I might stick with the box. There's a manual I'm watching that's on auction that's in mint condition. If I can get that, it's only starting at £1.99. So if I can win that for a decent price, someone's already bid on it, so I've got to try and outbid them. And then I can get a cartridge cheap. I might go that route and just keep the box because, you know, it isn't... It's bearable. I mean, Jesus, I've never noticed that and all of that. I don't know. I'll see, because there's one I'm watching which has just been put on auction, a complete one. It looks to be in good nick. I'm going to have to go on the PC and do that thing where you hover over it and it zooms in. And then I'll be able to tell for definite. And if it's worth it, I'll bid on it if I can get it for a good price, because I think it's up to about 30 quid already. So annoying. But also, then I can just sell this on and make some money back. Not a bleeding lot because it's rough. Yeah, see, the manual is rough. It's proper manky. Internally, it's not too bad. The cartridge, however, is just terrible. Usual thing, front's fine, back's bad. I think. I say that, I don't think it is actually. No, it is not. It's actually, yeah, it looked more yellow than that the other day. Maybe it's the light, I don't know. It looks alright in here. There's a cartridge. I mean, it looks fine here. Look. How weird is that? When I looked at this in the fluorescent light of a light bulb, it looks shit. That's really weird. It doesn't look that bad actually. It is. I can't tell if it's actually yellow. Yeah, there's definitely some yellowing on the top there, and there's definitely some yellowing there. So I mean, really, you can just replace the back plate, obviously. But I just don't know if I can be asked to do all that. I'll see if I can win that other copy. If I can win that other copy and get it for a good price, and I can sell this on and make a bit of money back, that's always a better option. Point is, I've got Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and for the time being at least, I can play it and enjoy it, and that's really what's more important to me. I absolutely adore this game. It's one of the greatest games ever made, one of the greatest games on the system. Definitely the best of the 4 Street Fighters available on the system, because yeah, World Warrior is not very good. It doesn't stack up. There's so much more in this than you don't realise until you get back and play World Warrior, just how limited that game is. This one's so much better. The speech, the costumes, the speed, the new moves, the bosses, you know, being able to use them. It's so much better. Great game. And it's purple, which is nice. Although the original one with the gold box is very nice. Super Street Fighter. I like the game. I like the new characters a lot, actually. The 4 extra characters were brilliant. But God, man, the music and sound effects are shit. They ruined them. They really made them tinny. They took all the bass out and ruined it. And Alpha 2 is one I would love to own, but quite frankly, it's about 250 quid, so probably not. I don't think... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't pay that, but if it needs to be a game that's worth it to me. And Alpha 2, while it's a great game, I don't think it's worth that. I'd rather play Turbo. Right, next one is a game, a launch title for the SNES. So, it is a classic, and it is FZero. Really nice, a lot of blue box on this one as well. In good shape all the way around, not really any issues with like bending or bowing or breaking down or anything. It's just a general, you know, shelfware basically. So you just, there's a new one I've never come up with before, shelfie. Yeah, shelfware. There's a little tiny bow there, I suppose, but yeah, that's just being picky. I've always liked this one because all versions, whether it's American, PAL or Japanese, always have the comic book on the back. Very cool. Yeah, brilliant game, as we all know, fantastic racer. I actually got this here when I lived in Birmingham. The guy that sold me this used to work for Game Station, the big one next to the Odeon in town, which was really cool. He's a really, really sound bloke. I don't know if you'll ever come across this video, but if he ever does, hello. You're a really nice bloke. A really good chat. His name was Gav, if I remember rightly. Really sound. There you go. Reg card. Manual. In really nice shape. Yeah, he was having a clear out base and he got some old stuff that he was selling on. Look at that. That's brilliant, isn't it? So, unfortunately, this was the only SNES game I wanted at the time, but I mean, FZero has been a nightmare to get. I've been having so many problems trying to find it. It's really funny. I'll just show you the cartridge because I think I said in the previous video, I saw one for 200 quid and I was like, that is bullshit, man. There's no way. That's ridiculous. Nice cartridge. There you go. Well, that's been off my cartridges rattle. Because there's nothing in there. It's just a board. So I don't really understand if it's the screws don't tighten properly or something. I don't know what it is. Weird. Anyway. Yeah, label's really pristine and nice as well. It's a great race. I've been playing it and got the music, man. The music's so iconic. Yeah, but yeah, Gav was a really sound bloke. I was really easy to deal with, really good guy. And as I say, FZero, that was just me filling time then because I couldn't remember what I was talking about. FZero, yeah. I was just saying in the previous video a while back, I saw one for 200 quid and I was not willing to pay that because it's far too expensive for this game. Great game, don't get me wrong, it's a classic, but come on, it ain't a 200 quid game. And there was others I was saying for 150, and I was like, this is bullshit. No way is FZero worth that kind of money. And so I waited, and then that one came up, and I got it dirt cheap, so I was really chuffed. And the funny thing was, the night before, someone else had listed one for exactly the same price I paid for this one, and I was going to go for that one till I went on the PC and had a proper look at it, and I was like, oh no, it's pretty rough. And then Gav listed this one, and I was like, oh. So I jumped in, and I made him an offer, and he accepted my offer, so good on you, mate. And yeah, really chuffed with that. And then after that, literally within the same day as buying that, another one got listed for exactly the same price. So now I know really what the right price is supposed to be for this game. But yeah, don't buy it when it's over 100 quid and stuff. That's ridiculous. Go 50 quid or lower. That's what you should be looking at. It's bullshit when people are charging at high prices. Just idiots trying to look. One seller in particular who does it a lot with a lot of games. Anyway. So yeah, so 2 great games straight away. Street Fighter 2 Turbo, FZero. It don't get much better than that, does it? Oh yeah, it does. Because these two are fantastic titles. And I know old Shaolin Skunks, if you're watching, mate, he was expecting this game, to be shown in a video. And now here it is, mate. I've got it, finally. And it is the absolute classic platformer from Rare, Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, I love it. It's got a green box like the Yanks, like the Americans, sorry. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic, all the way around. Really nice condition. Yeah, I'm really chuffed with this. I love the cover of Donkey Kong Country. It's just brilliant, and it's just an absolute brilliant platform. I was playing it the other night. Man, I've forgotten how tough it was. I only played it like about 2 years ago. The American version. I completed it for the first time, and it was challenging. But yeah, but Christ, man, I've completely forgot how early on they throw you into the minecart, and that's a tough one. It's proper twitchy. This is a really nice shape. I was really chuffed to get this. I've been trying to get this for a while, but just trying to get the right price on it. There's lots of copies available. The biggest problem I find, the majority of copies available are the early ones. I think that's what I've been told are the early ones that have the sticker on the front with the Go Ape Spit disc, the music CD. And then I saw James Monkey Spouse 5000 on one of his videos talking about how he was trying to find the CD, and he found the CD, and it turned out it was just a load of Britpop. It wasn't anything to do with the soundtrack, which was what I assumed it was as well. Really nice condition. So yeah, so that was disappointing. So I avoided getting the ones that didn't were supposed to come with a CD. The majority of them don't come with a CD; they just have the sticker on the box. And I thought, I don't want that. I want to get a normal version. Now this could, of course, have had that sticker and it was removed. It certainly doesn't look like it. I can't see any residue. And yes, I could have just bought one and removed the sticker, but I'm a bit tapped, so what can I do? Right, chuck it back in the box. So yeah, it's all good so far. Great games, 3 in a row. It don't get much better than this, does it? Yeah, it does, because this one is the absolute epitome, and I'm very chuffed to grab this game because I've been after this for a while. It's been a total bastard to get, and if you want a mint one recently sold for 220 quid, so I ain't getting a mint one. That's out of my budget. So I was looking at all the ones available, and there's a few copies on there, and I thought, right, I've got to make allowances here. I've got to allow for wear on the box, but I don't want to get it completely damaged and cracked and things, because it's one of my absolute favourite games of all time. It's easily in my top 5, so I've got to have a decent condition one. And like Probotector, I did pretty well, I think. And that game, and you're probably going to have worked it out, but it is the absolutely fantastic Castlevania 4, Super Castlevania 4. Now, there is unfortunately a little bit of a tiny little tear there on the writing, which did give me a problem at the beginning. I was thinking, oh God, but this was considerably cheaper than those mint ones. I mean, considerably cheaper. So I thought, yeah, why not? And the guy I bought it from is actually a proper game dealer, proper seller. So I was talking to him. He's a really nice fella. And he was like, yeah, you'll be sound with this, mate. It's in really nice shape. And it is in really good shape. I mean, yeah, you've got signs of wear. It's weird, the boxes all seem to get it there. They get like an edge, and there's a little bit there. But I mean, Christ, the amount of money they saved me and the condition of it. I let that go, because I thought back to when I bought Bike and Mice from Mars on the American SNES. And I don't know if you remember that video. It was a long time ago now. It's probably 2014, 15, somewhere around there, I think it was. Was it 2014? It might have been 2013, 2014. I think it was around the time when PS4 and Xbox came out, which was the end of 2013. Anyway, it doesn't matter, does it really? On that video, if you remember, I showed you the Bike and Mice from Mars, the American copy, and there was a tear across there, which was quite large. But I let it go because of the price of the game at the time. It was just impossible to get a decent one for a good price. And it just didn't bother me. And I'm just getting to the point now, I just feel like, as long as it's not beaten to hell, I'm quite happy. I mean, that is in really nice shape. I mean, look at it. It's just fantastic. And what a game. What a game. I love Castlevania 4. I've got quite far into it already. I just couldn't resist it. I've been trying to play other games, but they went to the wayside when this came in, because I was just like, I've got to play Castlevania, you know. Manual probably needs an iron. Not that I'm going to be asked, but yeah. I mean, when you hold it up that, you probably can't see it, but it's wrinkled and stuff. I mean, it's been thumbed, you know, it's been used, but not abused. I got it in there, Adam. There you go. Yeah, it's great. I absolutely love this game. It's so good. And one thing I've noticed buying PAL, because I know everybody is, you know, it's all this the whole NTSC is better because it's 17.5% faster. You got no, look at that shiny label, lovely, very nice. You got no borders and that, which, you know, for years I was the same. I was NTSC all the way, as you know. But I've got to be honest, it's like modern day gaming. Do you want frame rate or do you want resolution? And I always fall down on the side of, I want a pretty game, I want resolution. I want as much detail in that picture as you can get, and I want the beautiful landscapes and the draw distances and all of that, and the character models. I'd much rather pick that over 60 frames any day. And when it comes to PAL games, we piss all over the NTSC market, both American and Japanese. The colours in the PAL versions, the resolution bump, even though it's only a small resolution bump, man, this game looks stunning. The greens especially come out beautifully. The colours are just absolutely incredible. and it runs smoothly. I've not found any games yet, and I'd have to go and get an American SNES and a Super Famicom and do a side by side with three exactly the same Sony Trinitrons, same cables, everything, and just side by side them to see what the actual difference is, because I'm not noticing any difference in speed in terms of the gameplay, the music. I mean, I remember as a kid having these games have a lot of slowdown. I've not seen any slowdown in this game, which is really weird. I thought it'd be like the stage where you're in that room and it rotates behind you and round. I thought that would have slowdown. Didn't notice any, because I remember on the American one there was, when he used to jump, he used to get slowdown. He'd freeze in midair, and also obviously the famous stage with the chandelier swinging, I didn't see any slowdown there. The bit where you hook onto that little, I don't know what you call it, like a door knocker on it. You grab onto it and you hang onto it, and there's a platform below you and the room rotates. Didn't see any slowdown there. It's really weird, I don't understand it, but there you go. It's fantastic. I really am converted to PAL, and I wish, to be quite honest, that I'd gone PAL from day one, but I got caught up in the whole NTSC is better thing. And just do what makes you happy. All versions of Super Nintendo are great. It doesn't matter if you're in America, Japan, or you're buying PAL games. They're all incredible because they're all great games and it's a great system. Anyway, guys, that is the last four for the collection. I haven't bought any more. I've got nothing coming at the moment. I have my eye on a couple of cheap games, which I'm hoping to win on auction. We'll see. And if I do, obviously I'll make a video. But there won't be too much coming up to Christmas in terms of pickups, because it is Christmas time in a month. It is the 31st of October today, so yeah, just over a month now and it'll be Christmas Day. So obviously I can't afford to spend all this money. I can't be buying the big SNES games that I'd like to buy. There's one that I've been looking at that I would love to buy. It does have, unfortunately it's expensive, but it has some sun fading on the Super Nintendo. It's pink instead of red. That's about it really. It's in really nice shape otherwise, but it's very expensive. And I also saw Ian Retro Ranger pick it up, and he got it for a bargain price from CEX a while back. He got a couple of great deals. And Ian, if you are watching this video, mate, really, mate, I'd like to see some new videos. It'd be nice. I know you probably just haven't got enough to talk about, but I'd like to see a new video when you can. Retro Ranger's a great guy. If you haven't seen his channel as well, guys, down in the description there'll be a link down there for both Retro Ranger and also Alex Nintendo Arcade. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next one.